Hello, River Landing. A man recently rescued a penguin that came to shore near his home. It must have been caught in a coastal current and ended up isolated at the beach. The man was happy to save it, but didn't know what to do with it. A neighbor suggested he take it to the zoo, and that seemed like a great idea, so he did. A few weeks later, the same neighbor saw the man at the beach and said, "Hey, how's the penguin?" "Oh, he's fine." "Well, did you take him to the zoo?" "Oh yeah, that was a great idea. I also took him to the neighborhood pool and to the art museum." Staying on the theme of misunderstanding from last week, I viewed a presentation by a map collector. She showed how maps of the New World had evolved over time. Now, you've seen some of these early versions of North America from the 15th and 16th centuries, and they are barely recognizable. They were crude and inaccurate because European knowledge of the New World was the same. Each generation of maps became a better and better representation of the continent. The topography did not change over the years. What changed was a more complete exploration of this land. As it was explored, the maps became better and better and more useful. They moved closer to reality. This is a parable of the spiritual life. None of us are born with accurate maps of reality or of God. And the maps made by our minds early in life are crude and inaccurate, not because we want them to be, but because we have not explored enough. There's another challenge today. There are religious and political cartographers who publish maps that are intentionally distorted. They include seas with monsters that don't actually exist because they don't want you to go to those places. They include alluring areas of pleasure that promise paradise but deliver a desert. Our maps must evolve if we are to make our way in the real world. We seek out the exploration of trusted others so our maps can be as accurate as they can be. If we only learn from people who have been on the same journey as we have, or people with incentive to deceive, then we wander confused. Reality is better than fantasy. Have a week of reality, my friends.